I think they should be cut in 16 instead of... It wouldn't have felt like a possibility really to do this in another setting. It's all about where we are.
Lisa and I have both been cooking and preparing food for large groups for a long time up at our farm.
We've loved living on the farm, but we've been disconnected from the village. We thought we have to be able to get to know the folks and connect with the folks in town in another way, and the cafe has done that and more.
So this was a whole new endeavor for us to come into our village and set up our cafe.
I feel like I'm more in touch with the people in our town, and that's what keeps us going.
It's always felt important to us to know the sources of our ingredients, to know that our greens are coming from a local organic farmer who we know works very hard. We know him. We know his products, so that gives us a sense of confidence in what we serve. But it's also supporting the local economy, supporting local farmers. Most of these farmers, all of the farmers that we deal with, are small farmers. It's not an easy life. And so for us to support them also gives our customers a sense of they're supporting their community, they're supporting their community farmers. It doesn't get better than that for us.
I kind of feel honored, actually, every time someone comes to us and asks for a donation to a gift basket or a gift certificate. With every donation, there's a story. So you hear another story about another group of people in town, and it feels very gratifying to be able to do that, and also to share what we make. Making things is very important to us. That's the creative portion. In the same way as feeding your family, it really isn't any different. It feels just as satisfying.
When we started, we did not have the startup funds. We were urged by many community members who knew us well to reopen this cafe that had been shuttered for 8 years. So the community got together and they, through small contributions, loaned us $10,000 to get going. What's changing for us is that we've rented this building, this beautiful old bank building now, for 3 years. And our landlord, who made it easier for us to be in here at first, gave us a low rent so we could establish ourselves, grow the business. He really needs to let go of this. We knew that we wanted to buy the building, but we didn't think we'd need to do it so soon. So now we're in the position of buying the building without a lot of backup funds, rather with no backup funds. Any money that we have made has gone back into buying equipment, updating things. Now, in this position of having to buy the building, we're without the funds to do so. So we want to approach a bank for a mortgage, and we've started a GoFundMe campaign to help us raise the down payment. We've been surprised by the range of donations that we've received. We've gotten $1,000 donations, we've got $500, we've gotten all the way down to $5 donations. When we see these $5 donations, there's sort of this recognition that this is what someone has to give. So it feels like we want to stay here, and people are wanting us to stay here. And donations have come from across the country, even the Solomon Islands and Britain.
What's going to happen, maybe, it's hard to speculate, but if you're not going to be able to get this place?
Well, it is something that we've thought about. If we don't raise the funds for the down payment, we've looked at other buildings on Main Street here. We do feel it's important to stay on Main Street. We do want to stay in this building. There's an enormous amount of history here. There's an enormous amount of charm. The community wants us to stay here. However, if we can't afford it, we will look at other options. We do want to stay here, but it may not be possible. but we're going to do this.
I only have positive feelings about the way this thing is going to go. I'm not envisioning that we won't be able to stay. So it is hard for me to project what we might do if we don't meet our goal. But we'll come up with another plan. We're risk takers.
So we want to thank people who have donated already. Some people have donated more than once. We're very grateful for this. We do need more support to get to our goal of reaching $75,000 for a down payment for this building. We're over a third of the way there in just over a week. So we're grateful for the people that we know. We're grateful for the people who have shared this to their networks of friends and family. We're also very grateful to those who have anonymously donated. We don't know who you are, but somehow we know that there's a spirit to those donations, and we're grateful for that. So thank you very much.
Thank you so very, very much for supporting this effort. It's unusual for us to be looking to a community to support saving a community, but in another way, it makes all kinds of sense. So thank you for continuing to believe in community.